So are we in a highly advanced simulation?
Very possible.
And why is it that Elon is trying to get out of the firmament? Because think about it. Why is he knows that something's up, right? He knows that, he has Grok, he has these high-powered AI, large language models. You don't think he knows that we're in a simulation and he's trying to get out? Why is it that Wernher von Braun, the godfather of NASA that came from Nazi Germany, has a Psalms verse on his tombstone that says, "Behold God's handiwork and the firmament"?
That's a fact. Look it up. That's a fact.
Did you know that Wernher von Braun was in Back to the Future?
He was in the movie?
He was referenced in the movie. So, okay, so you know Back to the Future, right?
Yeah.
So watch this. In Back to the Future, Part 2, Doc Brown says in the movie, "My family came to Hill Valley back in the day, but we weren't the Browns. We were the Von Brauns." Ooh, okay. So he's a scientist, a mad scientist that discovers time travel. And you're related to the Von Brauns?
Interesting.
So
what's the chances?
What are the chances?
What are the chances? The coincidence specialist is back at it.
I'm just saying, it's a little weird. So
I heard there's a book about Baron Trump too, about him time traveling.
There is. So Baron Trump. And how is it that this is why we live in a simulation? How is it that Ingersoll Lockwood writes a book over 100 years ago depicting this very thing, where Baron Trump, there's a character called Baron Trump,
and his marvelous
adventures, underground adventures, where he is having this marvelous adventures, going through portals and whatnot. But get this, he has a mentor in the book. The mentor's name is Don.
What's the chances?
What are the chances? And then his second book, Ingersoll Lockwood, has another book called what? The Last President. This is why I say Donald Trump is the last president of this United States.
Damn, you think so?
Yes.
100%.
Of this regime. Because it's already depicted. It's in this book already. So the last president says a charismatic person comes into power. He's anti-system, anti-establishment. He gets into power and disrupts the whole system.
Who's that sound like?
Donald Trump. So you have two books depicting the very thing that's happening right now.
Interesting.
And then when Nikola Tesla, you know Nikola Tesla, right? How is it that Donald Trump's uncle gets hired by the FBI to go confiscate all his findings and all his work?
What are the chances?
That's pretty interesting. You don't think he has some type of technology that can possibly see into time or, bend time or time travel? I think so. Because Nikola Tesla, he studied the 369. And those that are, the numbers of the keys to the universe.
Facts.
So I think that when he's studying, things of that nature, electromagnetism, free energy, all that has to do with, I think, time. And if you look into Project Looking Glass, that tells you a little bit about what we have and what we can possibly do.
Yeah.
This is why I think The Simpsons too. Matt Groening.
Freemason.
He's a Mason.
He's a Mason. I don't know if y'all know that. Matt Groening is a Mason. Break it down.
How is it that The Simpsons predict everything over the last, 3 decades? How?
And we're just moving on with our life like it's just fucking normal.
Yeah. They had Ocean Gate, Trump, like all types of stuff.
And it's like documented videos, picture, like, it's on the show.
Yep.
It's on the show. How? So I think we have some type of technology that they don't tell us.
I can see that, dude. Every time I've had guests talk about that time travel stuff, like, bad things happen.
Yeah. I think it's possible. And I think it's happening how the movie's depicted. Like, if you look at, again, Back to the Future, if you look at, there's another movie called Everything Everywhere All at Once.
I hope you guys are enjoying the show. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. It helps the show a lot with the algorithm. Thank you.
How we're all cosmically connected through parallel universes and whatnot. They actually discovered a parallel universe that runs backward in time. So they have a sequence of tests that they actually did not too long ago in Antarctica.
Oh, Antarctica again.
Antarctica. And they found that there's not only a parallel universe, but it runs backwards in time.
Damn.
This is documented through their findings.
That's nuts. Imagine living backwards.
Yeah. This is why Hitler actually went down there to claim New Schwabe. Have you heard about New Schwabe?
No.
So New Schwabe was a piece of land that he was claiming in Antarctica. He always took, excursions down there. And Hitler was claiming New Schwabe down there. And it's a piece of land that he was, down there. And he was in all kind of stuff. And I find it pretty interesting that when it comes to Hitler, he didn't die where they said he died. Right?
I feel like they didn't make that a big enough deal. Like, we found out Hitler didn't die where they said he died.
There's declassified CIA documents showing what? Showing that he didn't
die where he said he died.
He actually died.
Or where they said he died.
He died in South America. Okay? Why do you think there's a bunch of Nazi regimes down there? If you go down there in certain cities, there's whole Nazi regimes down there with the symbolism.
Wow, even to this day?
Yes.
To this day.
To this day.
Damn.
To this day.
So he fled down there. And what's near South America? Antarctica. So near Chile and all these other places, that was a jump point to Antarctica. Okay?
So you think he hightailed it out here?
Yeah, for sure. And here's another thing too, which is crazy. So when they found his remains, where they said, he died in Europe, it was a female. It was a female skull remains. It wasn't even a male.
Those aren't his remains?
No.
So we have yet to find Hitler's remains. Has anybody...
Where did he go?
Yeah, where did he go? Why would they lie about that?
Why would they lie about that? What did he get a hold of to where, they had to say, well, let's just say he killed himself and we won the war. And, well, that's not true now. Because even the president of Argentina declassified some documents showing the same thing.
Wow.
Yeah. So that's the thing. So nothing is what it seems. Truth is stranger than fiction.
It's stranger than fiction. It's like, why? You got to question everything now. Because it's like, you guys lied about that. What the fuck else are you lying about?
Everything's a scam. They lie about everything.
They're all
just
frauds.
say that and you're good.
They're all frauds.
Holy crap. So Hitler could be walking out right now.
It's possible.
He could have kids running around. We don't know. How do we know?
Jeez.
It's crazy.
That is nuts.
Wherever you guys are watching this show, I would truly appreciate it if you follow or subscribe. It helps a lot with the algorithm. It helps us get bigger and better guests, and it helps us grow the team. Truly means a lot. Thank you guys for supporting, and here's the episode.